I'd like to bring up Chris DeForest. Chris DeForest has been the executive director of the Land Trust for quite a few years, and he's going to give you a brief overview of what's been going on. I joined the board of the Land Trust about 4 years ago, and they'd gone through a tremendous self-analysis process of what should the Land Trust focus its efforts on. And what it came down to for the next several years, the primary focus will be to preserve areas that are along waterways, or what are called riparian zones. And here to tell you more about that is Chris. But before we do that, I want to let you know that Chris has decided that his primary effort and his primary joy in this work is to work with the private landowners themselves and be the engagement person. And as a result of that, because the work of the Land Trust has grown in volume and its importance, that Chris decided to step aside from the executive director position so that he could work more with landowners themselves. So he gave himself a bit of a demotion so that we could get a new executive director. And so I wanted to say, for his last official act as executive director today, Chris DeForest, I want to honor you. I scored you a bottle of sparkling, and I think you should have it. And I look forward to hearing what your discussion is for us tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, John. I don't think I've ever cast such a long shadow here.
It's getting longer.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. You're all supporting the mission of the Land Trust to protect the natural lands, waters, and working farms and forests, places like you see around here. The Land Trust was founded in 1991. Betsy, are you here? Can you wave? By Betsy Jewett and other brave souls. Fast forward to today, the Land Trust has worked with willing private landowners and with conservation partners like the Dishman Hills Conservancy and the Nature Conservancy. To date, we've helped protect 74 special places around the region, totaling almost 15,000 acres with more to come. So, thank yourselves. The Land Trust works in 3 ways. We protect land with important conservation values, and as John mentioned, we're focused on the lands along rivers, lakes, and streams, because that's where the wild things are, and those are the places that are most precious to us. So we protect the land, we care for the land entrusted to us. The Land Trust has conservation easements, and I'll be delighted to work with Susie Dix to conserve her property when the timing is right with a conservation easement. Yeah. And with others in this area. We have conservation easements that ensure land will stay as working farms and forests and wildlife habitat, but won't be further developed or damaged. So we care for the land entrusted to us. And finally, we connect people with nature. We have nature tours and introduce people to the wonders of dragonflies and butterflies and get kids out on the land. So it's protecting the land, caring for the land entrusted to us, and connecting people with nature. And it's so great to have all of you here supporting that work. And I'm really happy to introduce a friend, colleague, and as of tomorrow, new boss. Garry Schalla has been doing a bang-up job at the Okanagan Land Trust, where he's done amazing things to protect land, engage the community, and I look forward to his energy and leadership at the Land Trust as I focus on working with the landowners and caring for the lands entrusted to us. So will you all join me, please, in welcoming Garry Schalla, your new Executive Director.
Well, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and it is a long, long shadow that Chris casts. And I think that we really need a long round of applause for Chris, because he's done a tremendous job here. Most of you, I've tried to connect with as many as you I could tonight, and I'm not going to go into my background, but people wonder, well, why did you want to come here? And maybe when you heard I came from the Okanagan, you'd understand, but I came here because of the reputation of this organization. It is stellar. You have done outstanding work. Chris and the board and the staff are unbelievable, knowledgeable and dedicated. They make this transition so tremendous for me that I can bring my strengths and my experience, my passions to really collaborate with what they're doing. It's going to be a really great chapter in the organization's future. I'm really excited about it. The other thing is that I come because I want to listen to you. We have an open air room tonight that's really special, and thankfully the wind died down from this afternoon. I want to hear from each one of you in the coming weeks and months what successes you have felt being part of this organization. What's really moved you? And what are the gaps? Where are we missing? Where are opportunities? And where are challenges? Because until we really address that, we can't move forward. And my door is always open. I will always listen. And I will reach out to all of you to say, tell me. Tell me what you want to see in this organization so that we can move forward. Part of that moving forward is you. And there's three things that people ask of engagement in organizations. It's time, talent, and naturally your support. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit, just for a short time, about time and talent. Because over the next couple months, you're going to have the opportunity to partner with us. You have a great staff, but we need some support. We need some support for the short term. We're not asking for huge commitments, but we'll be asking for little blocks of time to learn more, to get out on the land, to use your expertise, because all of you in this room, this big open air room tonight, have some really great things that you can bring to us, and we would welcome those. This is a really great opportunity for me to be here, to be able to experience all that you can do here, to be so close to the mountains and the rivers and lakes and streams, to hopefully be able to learn to fly fish, to float, to climb again. I'm really excited, and for all of you, my door is always open, and I'm very honored to be part of this organization. Thank you.